getting to know each other, we made a decision that we weren't going to have sex right away. So that like went over pretty well for the most part. No, it did. Actually, there was a reason for that. I wanted to see if he was really going to be like, you know, a good guy. Because I remember a couple of weeks before him, Mistress went on another date with a local Levittown guy, right? And basically, the guy was cool and everything, but he basically just wanted to have sex with me. And that was a total fucking disaster, okay? Well, I'm just going to say it as is. The guy couldn't get it up and he had no dick, okay? To put it mildly. And then, during the date, this is not my new boyfriend, by the way. This was the date I went on before that. And look, this guy and I knew each other for a while, like kind of like grew up together type of thing. And I thought it would be kind of cool to hang out with somebody new, but he couldn't get it up and he had no dick. And then he goes into his fucking closet. Now, mind you, I asked this guy like 4 fucking times throughout the date if he's bisexual, and he tells me no, okay? So I'm like, all right, maybe he really isn't. I don't know, whatever. Because, you know, that my whole thing is I don't want to date people like that anymore. I got turned off by my last experience. Thank you very much. So basically what I've decided to do is that I asked him and he said no. So he goes into the closet and comes out with a big box of fucking dildos, dude, right? So I say to myself, wait a minute, why does this guy have all these dildos? Turns out, I figured it out afterwards. He had a tiny dick, he couldn't get it up, so he wanted to make sure I was satisfied, which was cool, but in reality, I gotta tell you, that was like the most wackiest thing I've ever had done to me. Because first of all, I don't know where they came from, so it's pretty funny, right? Right. So, if you were on a date with somebody who broke out a box of dildos, Randy, what would you do? Thank you. So I said to the fella, I said, you might want to go put him in the fucking dishwasher before you think you're going to put him, God knows, like in me. So I made him like stop the whole thing to put the shit in the dishwasher. We talk, we hang out, we smoke a joint, and he couldn't function after that. It was, the whole thing was a disaster. Then at the end of the night, he tells me he wants to see me again, right? And 3 days go by and he completely ignores me, so I decided to like write him off. And it's kind of funny because at the time I was talking to the guy that I'm dating now, and he had said, what did he say? He actually sent me, when I told him about the story with the other guy, he sent me a photo of like a tractor trailer like accident with a bunch of sex toys, like, in the road, and I thought it was hilarious. And I'm like, this fucking guy gets it, right? So, I end up talking to the new guy. I'm not gonna say his name, because I said it once already, and it's bad. I try to keep private. I'll just call him Jay, how's that? So, Jay, basically tells me, like, all right, we're going to hang out, we're going to do this, blah, blah, blah. And he goes, I don't want to have sex right away, I want to make sure, like, things are good, blah, blah, blah. It's okay. We hang out for 3 weeks, and then, what do you know, he asked me to be his girlfriend, and then the very next day I had sex with him, so I didn't fuck him on the same day. So, it's kind of cool, actually, and he's pretty awesome. Actually, I have to say, you know what? Mistress will say this on air, and I don't care who's listening to me. About 2 weeks ago or so, or about a week maybe, Jay and I decided that we were going to become exclusive and that we're not seeing other people, and it's strictly a monogamous relationship. And you know what it is? I'm actually pretty fucking happy about it, because you damn well know me, Randy, and you know that for years I always wanted somebody to be just with me, correct? And look, I finally got what I wanted after so long.
Oh.
Pretty neat, right? But it's even more bizarre that I'm now a cougar. Like, my boyfriend is 20 years younger than me. I had to find him in a much younger guy because the guys my age are immature douchebags. I'm dead serious. I'm absolutely dead serious. So,
well, like I said, I'm just glad you're happy.
I am. I'm very happy.
Yeah, when you're happy, I just figure your dimple showed up. Your dimple showed up.
Oh yeah, I'm much thinner now, Randy. Also,
I'm sorry.
I'm much thinner now. Also,
Oh, okay.
I'm down to 160 pounds.
Yeah, that's pretty
So
good.
when you see me at Exotica, you're gonna be like, holy shit. Actually, I did a photo shoot today. This guy that I know well comes out from Jersey, lives out, works out here, and was messaging me for a couple of weeks and had wanted me to, do a photo shoot for him for this, magazine, whatever. So I said, okay. I had on that, this, if you go on my Facebook or Twitter, there's one or two photos or my Instagram that I had just posted of me outside today. Those are screenshots from his camera. I used my phone to take a screenshot of his camera so I could at least show, my boyfriend some of the photos from the shoot. You know what I mean? And they came out really fucking good, actually. Mm-hmm. Can you talk a little louder, Randy?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, good.
I'm good.
Yeah, Sir Lorenzo just texted me and says Randy's volume is low. So
Okay.
he says Randy's volume is low. So maybe you got to talk a little louder, Randy.
Okay.
So are you going to Exotica this year?
I gotta check my schedule, but no, it's 2 weeks. But I'm gonna check my schedule.
Well, you better go. Your ass is due from a whipping from me, right? And I'm like,
No.
I'm only kidding. I'm not going to do that to you. I mean, unless you consent, of course. But but Rita won't be coming there because of her surgery.
Oh, you okay? I hope.
Yeah, I'll tell you about it. Not on air. She's going to be having she's going to be having a surgery on October 13th, and while she's home recuperating, she's going to be starting her show in the Cougar Zone on the network.
Oh, okay.
So in a couple of weeks, you'll be getting shows from Rita Daniels. Everybody, she'll be on the network in a couple of weeks, which is pretty awesome.
Let me ask you, how did you snag Rita to join your network?
What's that?
How did you get in touch with Rita to join your network?
I called her up and I talked to her on the telephone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're very good friends, her and I. Why is that? Why, you didn't know that, did you, Randy?
No, I did not know that.
Yeah, Rita and I are very close, actually. We're very close friends, her and I.
Oh, okay.
Because you remember there was a time where she was in Exotica in Chicago back in 2014, and she was just getting into some fetish stuff, so she had asked me to help her. So I went and brought her into the dungeon with this other woman. I'm not going to say her name, but we all know who she was. And basically we did ball kicking and ball trampling on a willing submissive who volunteered at the dungeon. So me and Rita got to kick him in the balls with shoes on, both of us, and boots. And then after that, we also, her and I also, what do you call it? This is really funny. Her and I then kicked this, we did ball trampling or something else like that also.
Did you enjoy it?
Of course I enjoyed it. It was fucking hilarious. Why wouldn't I?
I know you enjoyed it, but I just want to know that he enjoyed it.
Of course he did. He was laying on the floor moaning in ecstasy.
Oh, she didn't say.
Oh, he may have even ejaculated, but I wouldn't know. I wasn't, like, looking down his pants. You know? What? Why you think of, like, you might like bull kicking and bull trampling, Randy? Randy? Hello? Hello? Are you there?
Yeah, very.
Oh, I don't know what the fuck happened. I must have accidentally hit the mute button on. Sorry, I'm like, because I had the phone like turned around for a hot minute. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Do you like bull busting or bull kicking or bull trampling?
Never tried it.
Really?
Really?
Now, have you ever seen like videos of women like kicking guys in the nuts and stuff?
Yeah, I saw some videos. Yeah.
Really? And what is your what is your forte about people getting kicked in the balls? And would you even attempt to do any of it? Come on, give me your answer.
Oh, it would probably be sort of a different experience for me if it would have done that way.
Well, what if the dominant had spiky shoes on and you had like no protective cup? Think about that.
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Oh.
That's gotta hurt.
Well, that's like for somebody who's like a fucking masochist would like that. For the perfect sadist, you know?
Yeah.
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 It's pretty funny, right? Oh, so pretty interesting stuff, you know. So, but yeah, you definitely should try to come to Exotica because it is, you know, it's only once a year, Randy, and this one is probably I heard is going to be the biggest one yet. Last year they completely sold out of tickets. What's that?
I bet everyone will come out this year.
I hope so. I hope so. Kimmy Kaboom is going to be there. You should go see her.
Oh, I saw her on Twitter page. She lost a lot of weight too.
Hold on, let me see if how can I merge this call. Hold on a minute. Let's see if I can merge it.
Okay.
I don't know how to do that on here, so let's see. Fuck. Hold on. Hello? I don't know what the hell just happened. You there, Randy?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Sir Lorenzo was trying to call in, but I couldn't get him to. I couldn't merge the phone calls. I'm like, I couldn't merge the phone calls about it.
I talked with him last week on Black Velvet show last week, I think.
Oh yeah, I heard you were on Mistress Black Velvet's show last week. Did you like it?
Yeah, I like it.
Did you like calling in on Mistress Black Velvet's show just like you like calling in on my show too, right?
Yeah, now I got two people I can talk to, and soon it'll be three people.
Yeah, soon you're going to be able to call into Rita's show, which is awesome. See, I'm growing the network, Randy. I told you I was doing that.
Well, I would say get as many kinky people as possible for your network.
Well, actually, that's why I'm going to Exotica this year, because I'm actually going to be promoting the network. So actually, Mike and Sherry from ASN will be there. You know, I used to be on their network, of course. And they want me to come by their booth so I can try to, you know, who knows. Maybe I can try to grow more of my network and maybe put some of his shit on my shit like I used to do. Remember? Like that kind of stuff?
Yeah.
So I
I've heard from